Let's talk about our boy Angel, also Archangel at times. Warren Kenneth Worthington III, one of the most tragic stories in the comics, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's the heir to the Worthington Industries fortune. He was raised in country clubs, prep schools. Y'all know how it goes. As a teenager, he was attending this prep school, this boarding school, St. Joe's, and he started experiencing intense pain in his shoulder blades, okay? Two massive fucking feathered wings start growing out of his back. He is terrified. He's becoming a freak, dude. He's ruining his family's image. So what does he do? He straps them down under his clothes using a harness to hide them. One night at the boarding school, a massive fire breaks out in his dorm, and Warren knows that people will die unless he does something. So he grabs a blonde wig. I don't know where he fucking had a blonde wig from, and a long nightshirt to hide his identity. He's fucking flying around in a wig and a nightgown. He flies into the burning building to save these classmates because he knows if he doesn't hop up in there, these motherfuckers are gonna die. The survivors think it's a biblical angel who saved them. It was their guardian angel. Meanwhile, it was just Warren. What he realized, though, is he loved the fucking thrill of being a hero. He decides, well, you know what? I'm going to become a vigilante in New York City like everybody else. We're going to break down his powers. This is pre any genetic tampering because just like, the primates back in the day when the Anunnaki tampered with their genes.
Yep.
Warren had some of that happen to him, which we'll get into later. But before that, his base mutant abilities, his whole body has mutated. So it's not just the wings. He has hollow bones like a bird now. He has 0% body fat. He's fucking shredded, dude. He has enhanced muscle mass. He has the ability to process food into pure energy. He has a 16-foot wingspan. He can fly up to speeds of 150 miles per hour. He can carry hundreds of pounds in flight. He can fly nonstop for 12 hours before succumbing to fatigue, as they call it. His eyes are adapted to withstand extreme wind friction without drying out, so he doesn't have to pop Visine in mid-trip.
He doesn't have to wear goggles and
Nope,
shit?
no goggles, not like Falcon. His lungs extract oxygen at highly elevated altitudes where you and I would have passed out.
Sure.
His body naturally withstands sub-zero temperatures in the upper atmosphere as well. He is a massive fucking target, though. Think about 16-foot wingspan. He's also vulnerable in tight, enclosed spaces because if he can't fully fucking expand those wings, and then his hollow bones make him susceptible to crushing, blunt force injuries. So what he does is he relocates to New York City, makes a makeshift costume, arms himself with a customized gas gun, and he operates as the Avenging Angel. He starts building a little reputation for stopping low-level crimes, people stealing fucking purses and, cars and bikes and shit like that. But he's untrained and he's reckless. Who finds him, Adrian? Good old Charles Xavier. He's up in Cerebro. He's got the fucking helmet on, he's doing all this stuff. He detects Warren's mutant signature, because that's what Cerebro does. It's an amazing tool. Pops it on his fucking bald head and finds mutants. So he detects Warren's mutant signature, and he realizes this untrained motherfucker is a disaster waiting to happen. He sends Cyclops, Iceman, and Beast to go pick this motherfucker up. Warren assumes that these strange-ass motherfuckers are villains, right? This guy with this fucking goggle thing on, this dude's made of ice. He looks like a blue fucking ape. What are these assholes doing? So he starts fighting, dude. He kind of holds his own in this little midair skirmish against three of the trained X-Men. So he's nothing to fucking sneeze at, as they say. The fight ends, though, when Charles Xavier shows up. He fucking rips that blanket off and starts whipping these motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. He does not. He does not. He intervenes telepathically. He calms Warren's mind, calms down. And Xavier projects his dream of human-mutant coexistence right into Warren's head. And Warren's a little overwhelmed by this vision, Adrian. He abandons this solo act. He drops that avenging part of his name, and he becomes the final founding member of the X-Men. He becomes the primary financial backer for the team.
Of course he does.
Right? He's funding everything. He's a billionaire. So he uses that billionaire status to fund their equipment, their vehicles. And, I know I joked about the blanket, Adrian, but I'm pretty sure once Xavier got access to the money, This is where he got the blanket. He used those funds to buy the blanket. Because it's probably an expensive blanket.
Probably.
I would assume. So we fact check that. Then we get to one of our events that we talk about so often with the X-Men, the Mutant Massacre. The Marauders attack the Morlocks in the sewers. We all know about this. But Warren, during this attack, his wings are pinned to the wall by the villain Harpoon, bitch-ass motherfucker. And then another villain named Blockbuster violently crushes the bones in his wings. Warren's hospitalized. One of his childhood friends, Cameron Hodge, is secretly running an anti-mutant hate group. So Hodge orchestrates the amputation of Warren's wings, falsely claims that they have gangrene. We have to amputate. His childhood friend lied to him so that he had his wings removed to save his life. Well, imagine what that did to Warren. We talk about a guy who first was disgusted by these wings, then became a hero and fell in love with the idea of saving people. And then you get this bitch ass, why you don't have friends, Adrian? This bitch ass motherfucker, Cameron Hodge, has your wings removed to save his life. Dude, it shattered him. He became depressed. He felt like, I'm a freak that lost my only gift. He leaves his fortune to the X Factor and he explodes his private jet midair in an attempt of offing himself. But he survived, Adrian. How did he survive, you ask? Because of this ancient mutant we all know named Apocalypse. He intercepts the falling body and Apocalypse offers him a deal. He says, nothing to do with the blanket, by the way, because he doesn't have a blanket. He says, if you serve me, I will...
He got them lips, though.
He does, yeah. The blue lips, yeah. Right? He says, I will share my blue lip liner with you if you do.
Come here, boy.
Yeah. He offers him this deal. He says, if you serve me, I will restore your ability to fly. Well, what does Warren do? He accepts.
Sure.
Right? Now, what he left out was, I'm also going to strip you of your humanity. I'm also going to completely brainwash you. I'm also going to torture you. I am going to take you from this former golden boy of the X-Men and turn you into this merciless, bloodthirsty horseman of death. And that was when he started going by the name Archangel. Changed his whole look. He replaced his whole wings with these techno-organic wings. One thing about Apocalypse, he likes techno-organic shit, right? Techno-organic virus, techno-organic wings, techno-organic fucking lips. So he replaces them with these wings, and in doing that, instead of these organic feathers that he had in the past, he now has metallic feathers that are sharp as shit. They're like literally fucking daggers.
Right.
And they're coated in a deadly, paralyzing neurotoxin that can incapacitate or even kill targets instantly. Hence the name Death, right? He enhances Warren's strength and speed and endurance far beyond his original mutant abilities. Now, the most dangerous addition to him was not physical, though. It was psychological. He creates this dark, violent persona called Archangel. It's a bloodthirsty programming that fights Warren for control constantly. And when it gets what it wants, it usually ends in slaughter. So the attack of New York, operating as Death, Archangel leads Apocalypse's forces into this massive attack in New York City. It's always New York City. During this battle, Archangel attacks Iceman, one of his oldest friends. Iceman knows he can't beat him in a straight fight. This ain't the same Angel that used to be my teammate. So Iceman completely freezes himself into a solid block of ice, tricking Archangel into shattering the sculpture. Now, we all know what happened. If you watch the Iceman breakdown, you know what happens. He thinks he just murdered his own best friend, but he didn't. But in doing this, Warren experiences this wave of guilt and trauma because Warren's still in there.
Right.
It's just Archangel is fighting Warren, right? But murdering his own best friend, at least that's what he perceived to happen, caused him to have this wave of guilt and trauma. This like shock almost shatters Apocalypse's brainwashing. Warren regains his mind, and now he's kind of forced to battle this violent programming that's still in there from Archangel, but he's regained power of his own mind at that point.
Right.
In the 90s, good old Sabretooth. X-Men, they had him captive in the X-Mansion. And what does he do? Like he always does, he breaks out. He viciously attacks Warren, and now he damages these techno-organic metal wings. So Warren's all fucked up. He's recovering. And these damaged metal wings begin to crack and literally shatter almost like a cocoon. Warren discovers that his original organic feathered wings were actually underneath the Apocalypse metal fucking wings he gave him. So he regains his classic look. Adrian looks like an angel again. But looks can be deceiving because he still has this Archangel persona deep in his subconscious. Decades later, in the Uncanny X-Men run, we see the true cost of these modifications that Apocalypse has done to this motherfucker. So at this point, Apocalypse is dead. There's a dormant death seed inside Warren's body, and it activates. The Archangel persona completely consumes Warren's mind again, and he ascends to becoming the new world-ending Apocalypse. So he left a little bit of his fucking skeet in Adrian, and then one day, it took over. Psylocke and Angel have had a on again, off again, toxic. Right. I mean, why is it that most comic relationships are toxic as fuck? You can count on one hand the few that are not, right? So to save the world from this motherfucker, she is forced to stab Warren in the chest with a celestial life seed. The seed kills Archangel and the death seed, but it also wipes Warren Worthington III completely from existence. His body survives, regrows natural wings, but he wakes up total fucking blank, dude. This ain't no ship of Thesis where they took the new parts. There's no fucking memories there. He don't know shit. Memories of his past life, of his wealth, of his friends are completely fucking gone at this point. In the Krakoan era, Warren completely reclaims his identity and becomes a ruthless billionaire businessman. He co-funds the X-Corp, and their mission is to take those Krakoan miracle drugs to the human world and absolutely dominate the pharmaceutical market. Warren finally stops fighting this kind of dual nature he has, and he learns how to weaponize it for himself. He can now physically transform back and forth between the organic blue-eyed angel to the blue-skinned, metal-winged Archangel form. So he uses the angel form to charm human billionaires, and then he unleashes the Archangel form to brutally dismantle anybody trying to sabotage what these motherfuckers are doing with these Krakoan supply chains here. So not a happy ending. He becomes a ruthless motherfucker, but learns how to manage it so he can play both sides. So quite the fucking story here. He is not motherfucking Big Bird, Adrian. He is a savage, like a lot of other characters.
There seems to be a trend with them. I mean, didn't Scott turn into some fucking savage too at the end?
Yep. Scott did, Beast did, Xavier was the whole time.
Right.
More and more we get into these X-Men stories, Magneto looks more like a hero than any of these motherfuckers. Shit. Right. We had to do his deep dive soon. But that, my friends, is who the fuck Angel is. Angel, Archangel. Somebody like a lot of these characters you probably don't want to fuck with.